welcome back to 14 Bricks. Today, I did the live build, not today, the previous weekend. A few days ago, I did a live build in 2 videos of building this set, and now I'm going to be reviewing it, and it just makes sense to review it immediately after I do the build. So, this comes with 4 minifigures, and yeah, it's somewhere around like 500 pieces. It's almost 500 pieces. It's like, I can't remember, it's like 504 or 506. 504 seems a little more closer to the number, but I don't remember exactly. And this is was it $70 USD? I got this online at Amazon because I don't know, my Target kept going out of stock on this thing, so Amazon was the best place to just pick it up. It took a long time for it to come in the mail, which was annoying. I really hate ordering stuff online, because then all you can think about, or at least my case, and all you can think about after you order it is just, you're always thinking about the set that's coming in, and it makes it to where time goes by even slower. So picking it up at the store is just much better. So yeah, let's go ahead and get a closer look at everything. So for the first minifigure, we're going to start with SpiderMan. You can see this is a new setup for showcasing the minifigures. I don't know, I just wanted to do something unique. There's another YouTuber that I saw who did this. They film the set in the white space, but then they take the minifigures and stuff to a different area that doesn't have a white background. Kind of has a white background, but this definitely works. Anyways, this is the same Spider-Man figure that was used for the Homecoming series of sets. So this is a repeat. However, I don't mind this being a repeat because it is definitely an amazing figure, so definitely don't mind that. It also comes with this one web accessory. I was hoping to get more web accessories in this set, but this is the only one they give you. There is a feature to this, but I'll demonstrate that later. So yeah, just a very detailed figure. The arm printing and the leg printing is all really good, and I really appreciate the detail in this. Looks amazing, and they even have like half of the outline of the eyes is silver printing, so that is super interesting and cool. So definitely like this figure. And next is Mysterio, the villain. He kind of isn't the villain in the beginning, and he as well is extremely, just lots of detail. There's no arm printing, but I think the printing on the legs and torso makes up for that. Has the more newer stretchy style of cape, and under the cape is really good. There's even a little bit of cape printing, a little bit of the cape right there printed onto the back of the torso, and the printing on the front is amazing. Just so much printing, and it looks just really good. Sometimes I'll just pick up this figure and just look at it for 5 minutes because it's so detailed. He comes with a couple of these blaster things you just push in and they shoot out. They don't work the greatest, they don't go very far, or you can't aim at anything and expect it to hit something directly, but it works. And this is just kind of a fishbowl type thing that you put over his head. Under there is just gray. That's the biggest disappointment about this figure, is that under the head, under the ball thing on his head, is just gray. And it would have been nice if they could have included like an extra head and hair piece that showed his face. That would be great. But of course, you can always use other parts of it from your other figures to give him a face and some hair. Next is Nick Fury, and yeah, wow, this reminds me a lot of the Age of Ultron Nick Fury they did, and I don't really know if this is better or not better, because I haven't really taken a closer look at the Age of Ultron Nick Fury, but out of the 2 Nick Furies I have, this one is definitely the best. And yeah, this one looks amazing. The little bit of leg printing down there just to represent him having a very long coat on, I guess you could call it a cloak, and the Shield logo there looks good. Comes with a regular gun, seen that plenty of times, and on the back a little bit of printing. The eye patch, little string, comes around the back of his head, but on either side it kind of stops there, which is kind of awkward, so it looks like he just has a string hanging on the back of his head for no reason at all. On the front, I can focus there, the eye patch, under the eye patch, if you can see, there's like little scratch marks, because according to the Captain Marvel movie, he got that eye patch because a cat scratched his eye. So yeah, it's a great figure. No disappointments. I guess the back eye patch thing is kind of annoying, but it doesn't bother me that much. And saving the worst for last is Happy Hogan. When I first got this set, I did not even realize who Happy Hogan was at first. I just, for some reason, I don't know why, but I was like, who is Happy Hogan? I didn't know if Happy Hogan was like what he does, but then I realized, oh, duh, it's Happy from the movie. But I must say this is a very bad representation of Happy. I think the suit and everything is good, except the face and the hair. He does have black hair, but it's not in that shape at all. There's some printing on the back. Comes with a gun that I don't have, so that's a great gun. Cool little piece there. And just, yeah, not a greatest figure. It's nice to have this figure. I guess you could use the suit for customs, I guess, because there's plenty of characters in movies that wear suits, but he does have an alternate face. The first face is just kind of, he's not happy, but he's definitely not mad either. Well, yeah, there he's mad. So yeah, not the greatest representation of Happy. I don't, in the movies, he never really had the, he never had that face expression. Seen him with this face expression plenty of times, but they need to put they need a face with facial hair, but yeah, overall, not a very good figure. But, you know, I think everything's good except the head and hair, and the gun is nice to have as well. So those were the minifigures, and before we continue, let me know in the comments if you liked that setup that I had there for reviewing the minifigures, because I feel like it brought out the detail on the minifigures more. I just got a new lamp for my studio recently, and it's a much better tone. The other one was more of an orangey tone. This one's more white, kind of almost like a little bit of a bluish. It's LED, so it's a little better, but for some reason it doesn't work good to review figures under it. And when I was looking through the camera lens, reviewing behind me, I don't know, it just looked like I could see the details on the figures much better, and so I definitely liked it better. Let me know if you did. Anyways, these are the Edith drones, and they're very good looking. I think they look just like the Edith drones in the movie. A couple stud shooters on the side. You can hold them very well, you know, like, I don't know, they just have a great place to hold them. And a couple stud shooters on the side. I guess I'll shoot one. But yeah, okay, that worked. But yeah, they, stud shooters are definitely better than the little minifigure hand blaster things. And yeah, these look great. There's even a stud on the back for SpiderMan to shoot his webs onto that and grab onto that. A couple studs still open on the underside here, which is kind of annoying. I don't really like that. But I guess it's okay. And they look just like an Edith drone. The only problem I have is that they're black. They should be white. So I don't know what they're doing with the black, because yeah, this is the, there's 3 Edith drones in total out of all Spider-Man Far From Home sets, all 4. And all 3 of them are black. So I don't know what that is, but they should be white and maybe with a few green pieces inside of them. Last but definitely not least is the jet itself, the Stark jet. I was about to say it's big. It's not big. My studio's small. Once again, I've said my studio's small so many times. I'll probably say that much more times and more videos come. But it's probably just the studio's small. It really isn't that big. But when I look at this, the first thing I kind of see from certain angles, I don't know if I can get a good angle, but from certain angles like that, if you just do this, I guess, and if you put it in an, if you took like the, like these off and stuff, just some of the parts off, it looks a lot like a spaceship. So this, whole windshield here is, a print, and it just, I don't know, it kind of looks like a spaceship from certain angles. This white printing here needs to be a little more, it's not opaque enough. I learned that word not too long ago. But it's not as white as the bricks. I don't know which is whiter. I think this is actually a little more white than this. But yeah, I don't know. The windows are stickers, so just 2 stickers along there. And I don't know. They don't really make sense. I'll explain that later, but it doesn't really make sense to even have windows on this plane, just with the way it's positioned. But of course you need windows, because there are windows on planes. Anyways, there is a stud shooter on each side. You already know how those work. And yeah, the wings isn't like one big piece. It's a bunch of more smaller pieces connected together. And around the back is this thing. It says Stark Industries on either side. And around the back looks cool. You can adjust this part however you want. I just kind of leave it how the instructions say to. Here's a little like repulsor piece just to indicate stuff coming out of the back. It uses a giant tire rim piece in the back there. And inside here is some storage space. Nothing in there. You're supposed to put these, I believe they're called energy bombs. 3 of them. They're all identical. Just put them in there. They actually have a secondary feature as well, and I'll demonstrate that in a minute. Set those aside. And yeah, up here is a knob, and I'll demonstrate what that does too. And yeah, the jet, I was looking at pictures of it, and this black line actually comes over the top of the jet. I don't know how they would have done that. Would have been nice if they could have, but they just put a little bit of black here, and it looks kind of odd. It's really poking out there. And the nose looks good, though. So, yeah. Overall, it's a good jet. A few minor problems, but, yeah, let's take a look at the interior. I'm going to try and figure out how to get a good camera angle, but the to get inside, this entire top opens up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 4 clicks to get to the bottom or top. So yeah, that whole thing opens just like that on some little hinge things. So for the inside of the jet, the cockpit looks actually really good. There's 3 stickers here, all representing control panels. This is like a little target thing. Kind of reminds me of like a military jet with like the little target thing, and I don't know what all these represent. That looks like a radar type thing. A little thing that's like looking ahead of yourself, and I don't know what that is. Looks like they're texting, but yep, couple translucent pieces there. Fits 2 people in the front, so and obviously Happy would be the pilot. A couple clips here for the 2 guns that are included in the set. Back here is supposed to be, this sticker is supposed to represent that scene where Spider-Man was making his final battle suit, the black and red suit. For the final battle, I have a video on how to make that suit. And I'm pretty sure that's what that's supposed to represent. I'm not sure, but that was a big part of the movie, so I'm sure that's what that is. A couple things, bottles of things here. I'm assuming that's like ink, maybe like, you know, ink and like coloring for the suit, but once again, I don't think it's that, because it's green and purple. Never seen green and purple on a Spider-Man suit. I've seen green, but no purple ever. So, time to demonstrate this knob feature. So, there are 2 things you can do with this. Oh, not in there. You can take the 3 energy bombs, stick them inside there. Let me do a jump cut. What you can do is this knob here, push this down, opens the hatch, and those bombs drop out of there. Now, do another jump cut. The next thing you can do is you can take your web accessory, attach it onto this stud, take your SpiderMan, attach the web to him, like so, just shove him in there, get him in there good, go, okay, there's that, another jump cut, once again. And the feature that I think is definitely cooler than the energy bomb feature, press the knob again, and hatch opens to drop Spider-Man, blocking the light there. But yeah, drops him right down there. So that's a cool feature. So yeah, it's interesting. And the way this would close, let's see, there. It just has a couple studs sticking down there, and that attaches right there. A couple things I forgot to mention about the jet on the underside, if I can get this angle quick, is these two jet propellers. They're on ball hinges, and they're actually just little bouncy ball things that usually you would use for a bouncy ball in LEGO sets, but they have a translucent blue stud, and it's to represent you know, propellers when the jet is taken off, because of course there's no wheels, so that's odd. But yeah, that is the two features that you can do with the knob and hatch thing mechanism. Like I said earlier, this new lamp doesn't really get the figures good. Doesn't really get good lighting on them, so that's why I'll be filming over there. And yeah, you can't even really see the printing on them, so that kind of sucks. But anyways, thoughts on this set? $70, definitely this set is definitely too expensive, which is really nothing new with LEGO. They're always making sets that are too expensive, but I personally don't care because I just love Legos and I'm just gonna get them no matter how expensive they are. If prices go up 20 bucks, it doesn't really matter to me. But anyways, it's definitely too expensive for 500 pieces. I think a good price for this would be $60. I think $55 to $60 would be a more appropriate price for this. 70 is it's just not, that's all. It's just not. 4 minifigures, jet, 2 Edith drones, some energy bombs. I mean, I guess it kind of looks $70 when you look at everything, but the piece count definitely shouldn't be $70. $70 is just too much for this set, and yeah, so those are my thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, like I said, let me know what you think about the new minifig review setup thing that I'm doing. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you guys next time.